following is a Jackass Nation production. Subscribe to us on Podbean at jackassnation.podbean.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following show is supported by Amazon.com. Use the link in the description below so you can help support this and all other shows on the Jackass Nation.
Go home, go home, go home.
I don't have to take this. I'm going home.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is a go-home match. Introducing first, the Jersey Jackass, your champion, BC.
That's the bottom line, the Stone Cold Section. And yes, now, what the Rock is cooking.
Just when they think they got the answers, I change the questions.
Brock Lesnar!
New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks. I love the New Day. I always love the New Day. And we finally get the New Day back in action. It is WWE SmackDown Live Money in the Bank. It is coming to you live this Sunday from St. Louis, Missouri at the Scott Trade Center. It's all going down. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. The New Day is back, baby. What's going on, guys? This is your host, your boy, the Jersey Jackass, four-time MPX Tag Team Champion, current reigning and defending not really defending, but GFW or GWF Tag Team Champion. Look at that! It's been so long, I don't even know the damn name of the champion of the title that I own. But anyway, guys, what's going on? This is your show, Go Home, on the Jackass Nation, where we talk the WWE pay-per-views or any other wrestling pay-per-views or big shows that are going down. You can get at me on Twitter at RealJackassBC. That's RealJackassBC. That works for Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook as well. Use the hashtag JackassGoHome to join the conversation. You know, I don't know if that's really the hashtag I use. Like, I don't know if I do Go Home Jackass or Jackass Go Home or just straight Go Home. But for this particular episode, matter of fact, actually for this particular, what we're going to do is we're going to change it up every time. That's what we'll do, depending on the pay-per-view. That's how we'll use that one. You can always just use the hashtag Go Home or hashtag Jackass Nation. But for each specific show, we're going to use one. It's going to be Go Home MITB, Money in the Bank. Hashtag Go Home Money in the Bank. So what's going on, guys? We're going to open up with the pre-show match where we will be getting the Hype Bros back in action together, taking on the Colognes. That's right, guys. This probably looks like just a match that was just kind of added. We know that the New Day defeated the Colognes on SmackDown recently, and then New Day, they teamed up with Breezango and ended up defeating the Colognes and the Usos. How this match came to be, I just know that we saw Mojo trying to get into the Money in the Bank match. All he had to do was beat Jinder Mahal, but unfortunately he was unable to do so, and Mahal got the win over Mojo, which kept him out of the Money in the Bank match. But then luckily, Zack Ryder made his return, so we still get him on the pay-per-view. Yeah, it's on the pre-show, but we still get those Hype Bros in there, taking on the Colognes. Look, I'm really liking this new version of the Colognes. I think it's working a lot better than the Rising Stars. It still really makes me miss Carlito. And man, I would really love to see all three of them working together. But this new, not so gimmicky, they're just going out there and they're wrestling. I like them a lot more. And the Hype Bros, what can I say? They're the FJA on a higher level. So mad respect there to them. And I love Mojo. I know a lot of people don't have the love for Mojo that I have. I love Mojo. I think he's dope as hell. And Zack Ryder will always be one of my all-time favorite. Shout out to East Coast brother Zack Ryder. Long Island, LI. L.I. Long Island IZ, and your boy BC. What's going on? If I'm going to have to pick a winner, the Hype Bros, they're the ones that need it the most. Even though the Clones have lost 2 straight matches now, it would kind of suck to see them just start getting buried, so I think they need it more. But I'm going to go with the Hype Bros because I think bringing back Zack Ryder, unless you're going to split them up, unless this is a ploy to split up the Hype Bros and one of them ends up costing the other one the match and we get some kind of feud between the two, which could very well happen. In that case, I could see, well, I can really see either one of them turning heel, but it'd be funny to see who the crowd follows. But I am going to go ahead and pick the Hype Bros to win this one. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. On the June 6th episode of SmackDown, Lana made her first appearance since moving to the brand during the Superstar Shakeup and demanded to be added into the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Shane McMahon refused it, and then Lana later confronted the Women's Champion Naomi, saying that she could beat her. Shane again says, nah, Lana, you ain't getting no title match. You ain't even been here. You got to earn your opportunity. During the 6-women tag match later that night, Lana ended up attacking Naomi, who ended up getting pinned and losing the match for her team. And then it was Naomi who demanded the match against Lana at Money in the Bank. And so Shane said, all right, well, you're the champion. If you want it, then go ahead. You're going to get it, and you're going to have to defend your title against Lana. Next, this week on SmackDown, we saw Naomi defeat Tamina, and then was attacked by Lana, who then took the title and kind of raised it over with the whole taunting motion of "this is my belt now." Look, I'm really excited to see this, and we could see a major swerve. I want to see what Lana can do. And like I said, we could see a major swerve in here and see Lana become the champion, which would be really interesting to see. Or we could see how this match goes. And look, we don't know how ready Lana is for the big time. We know that we have a women's Money in the Bank ladder match coming up. Is that going to factor into this match at all? We don't know. Could they be seeing how this plays out and how Lana works in the audience? That finisher she hit on Naomi looked very pretty, but it's just one move. So who knows where she's going to go with this. Naomi is so good in the ring. She's so talented. I'm not in love with her mic skills, and I love her entrance, but I hate that she's never on cue. She really needs to get on cue. It drives me nuts. But if I'm gonna have to pick a winner here, oh god, you know what? I'm gonna go with the swerve. I'm gonna take the swerve and say Lana comes out there and gets the title. Because why else would she just get this match immediately? Unless you just wanted to put her in there. I don't know. But screw it. I'm going to take Lana with the swerve, getting the victory, taking the title. And I'm going to get back to this a little bit later, but we'll wait and see. Next up, the tag team titles are on the line in a WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship match when the Usos will defend their championships against the New Day. Could be any combination of Big E, Kofi Kingston, or Xavier Woods. Look, I love what these guys have been doing. The back and forth promos have been absolutely incredible. I hate for this feud to end right off the bat. But I think I'm going to go ahead and say that the Usos retain the championship by nefarious means. I think it's some kind of screwy finish. The New Day doesn't quite get their shining moment. And they don't immediately get a rematch either. I think they're going to have to work on the feud and work their way back into the rematch because the Usos are going to kind of duck them a little bit and say that they're done with them. Something's going to happen. It's not going to be absolutely on point or on par. And we're going to see a few issues there. But I'm excited for it. I can tell you that. I think it's going to be a really, really fun match. I think this one could actually even almost steal the show for matches that aren't ladder matches. Of our few matches that we have here that are not the Money in the Bank matches, we have some very interesting choices with, you got Naomi and Lana, Usos, the New Day, Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton, and then the Hype Bros and Clones. Of these four, I think it's going to be the Usos and the New Day that can really steal the show out there and really make something special. So, again, I love the promoing between the Usos. They have really stepped their game up when it comes to that promo game. They're really on point. And the New Day, as always, is at the top of the game. They are the top of the ladder if you wait for it when it comes to, in-ring persona and personality and whatnot. I absolutely love them, but I don't think this is where they get the SmackDown titles. I think those titles will be around their waist eventually, sometime soon, but right now I'm going to go ahead and say the Usos win by some sort of nefarious type of means. All right, next up we have Jinder Mahal, the singles match, or Jinder Mahal, the WWE champion, defending his title with the Singh brothers on the outside, aka the Bollywood Boys, taking on Randy Orton in the rematch. At Backlash, Mahal ended up winning the title over Randy Orton, which I did not see coming, with a little bit help from the Singh brothers, but still he got the victory there. And then over the course of the next couple SmackDowns, we got the announcement that we would be getting the rematch for the title at Money in the Bank. Jinder Mahal would continually berate and talk down to Orton, waiting for him to attack, and Orton would not really give him any mind. He just kind of shrugged it all off. We just see Orton just kind of show up and do what Orton does, and it was a very interesting build to this, because it got to the point that finally they were asking Orton what's going on. He's like, look, I've been given calls from Harley Race, Ric Flair, and my father, Cowboy Bob Orton, who Mahal was even out there bashing on, giving Randy support and telling him he's got this. He goes, I don't need to go out there and tell the world what I'm going to do. I don't need to tell you that I am going to be the 14th-time world champion, because I'm just going to go do it. And I'm going to go do it. And he goes out to that, and he's going to let his actions in the ring speak for him. In this most recent SmackDown, we had Jinder Mahal out there really going to town, berating Randy Orton, waiting for him to come out. Orton's music hit, and the Singh brothers go to meet him up the ramp. But boom, Orton comes in from the crowd, out of nowhere, RKO, puts down Jinder, and now we got our match. It is game time now. Again, this is very interesting to say the least, because I don't really know where they're going to go. Are they going to? And again, it has a lot to do with who wins the Money in the Bank. How does this all play out? Could we get a cash in tonight? I don't think we're going to get a cash in that night, but we'll have to wait and see. But I hesitate to say Orton's going to get it back, because I don't think they have many places to go with Orton as the champion right now. And I think Jinder Mahal is really hot, so it makes sense that with all the heat that he has behind him and everything going on with his story right now, and the big following in India, it works really well to have him in that title role. So I think that we're going to go ahead, and I think, I don't want to say it, but I really do, I think he's going to go ahead and get the win. I think that Jinder Mahal keeps the title, and that's what we got going on. So either way, Jinder Mahal wins. He's the champion. Do we see Randy Orton versus Mahal one more time? I do not think that we do. I think that we start moving forward with another storyline. Does John Cena fit somewhere in here? Who knows? We'll wait and see. I gotta say that a lot. I gotta stop. All right, let's move on to the Money in the Bank championship match now, or title ladder match. Now, what this is a ladder match with 6 competitors, all of which vying to get this briefcase that hangs above the ring. And if you have this briefcase, you can cash it in at any point in time for a title match. Anytime. It can be in the middle of a match, it can be after a match, it can be any time. No matter what, it pretty much guarantees you a championship run. Basically, it almost guarantees that you are going to win the title at some point very soon. Right after Backlash, it was announced by Shane McMahon that he introduced the participants, and we got AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin. United States Champion Kevin Owens argued that he deserved his way in there, and eventually got his way in after he beat AJ Styles at Backlash. So it's been a fun build up. Zayn has defeated Baron Corbin over and over. That feud has been a lot of fun to watch. He keeps getting the wins in the rings, even though he keeps getting his ass beat down by Corbin. we've had Owens and Corbin, kind of taking out Nakamura, getting in fights with him. Plus, we got the added bonus of Nakamura and Ziggler, who had their little bit of a feud. You have Kevin Owens feuding with AJ Styles for a little while there. It's very interesting to see how this is all going to play out and who's going to actually win the belt or win the briefcase. Now, I can see the only person. Well, there's two. Three. All right, yeah, we'll go three. There are three I think could win, and three that definitely are not going to win. Two definitely nots. One probably not. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are definitely not going to win this. Kevin Owens is hot right now as the United States champion. I don't see him holding the title, the U.S. belt, and the Money in the Bank briefcase, carrying that. That's a lot to carry to the ring. It's a lot to check and baggage claim. I mean, come on, dude. You can't have both of those. And Sami Zayn, as much as I would love to see him win, I just don't think that they're going to push him into that spot. I think he is going to be the standout of this match. I think him and AJ Styles are really going to be the standouts here. But I don't see him winning. Dolph Ziggler is the dark horse. He could come out of left field. He could get that victory. We could say, okay, we're going to go ahead and push you again. We've seen it before. Maybe this is how we get him back into the top spot. Who knows? Shinsuke Nakamura. He could win this. And if he does win this, I see a future feud down the line with AJ Styles. I see that AJ wins the belt at some point on his own, and Shinsuke cashes in, whether it be at WrestleMania or maybe at Survivor Series, maybe even the Royal Rumble. But if Shinsuke wins it, it's going to be one of those Rob Van Dam cash-ins where it's like, look, I'm cashing this in, and I'm going to face you at this place on this time, at this time. It's not going to be a surprise cash-in. It's going to be the good guy. I'm going to do it this way. We're going to have a match. I'm cashing it in at this pay-per-view. That's what I see with Nakamura getting it. I don't see him being the breakout. Now, AJ Styles is my next one I think could win. And it's going from the bottom to top. I think Shinsuke is my lowest opportunity, or Dolph is my lowest opportunity to possibly win. Very small dark horse. Shinsuke is a step above Dolph. Next up is AJ. AJ could go in there and get it, which we could then eventually, once again, we will see the feud with Shinsuke Nakamura when the title happens, I think, down the line. But it could be really entertaining to see AJ cash in on somebody at last-minute scenario or something. I think he could really do that. Now, my number one thought of who's going to win this is Baron Corbin. They're really high on Baron Corbin right now. I'm really high on Baron Corbin. He has really grown. I really enjoy his in-ring work, and I really look forward to every time he's in a match. Now, who he cashes in, he definitely will cash in a striking, out-of-nowhere kind of moment. But this is going to be a hell of a match. There's going to be some great spots on it. It's going to be very hard-hitting. Kevin Owens is really going to go to town. Again, Sami Zayn's going to be a standout. Nakamura is going... I'm not going to say he's going to get lost in the shuffle, but he's going to have a difficult time making this match work in his favor because of the way his style is, and he didn't look all that ready to be on top of that ladder the other night. And, New Japan Wrestling, where, Nakamura grew up over in that era, training there, came in the business, but... they just had their first ladder match like a month or so ago, like ever. So this is not something that he was trained in as he was coming up in the business. So it's new to him. That's why I don't think he's going to really be too much of a standout in there. But he can still get up there and end up winning the match. Don't expect him to beat me in a ladder match. When he goes up there, he ain't falling off that damn ladder too much. But anyway. All right. Now, I saved this one for last because it is groundbreaking to say the least. We're finally getting it. It is going to be a women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, this came when there was a fatal 5-way elimination match scheduled for SmackDown to find out who would be the number one contender for Naomi at Money in the Bank. Now that match ended up not even getting started. They went brawling out. It was Naomi, Carmella, Tamina, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch all going to war with each other. Match never even started. Eventually, the referee just threw it out, tried to get control. Out comes Shane McMahon, controls everyone down, says, "That's it. You guys want to do it this way? Fine. We're going to have the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match." And that's what we get here. Now, any one of these women could win this, and it would make perfect sense. So this is the one that is absolutely hardest to predict or even think about. And it all depends on what happens in Naomi and Lana's match. Now, let's say that Naomi and Lana are going to go ahead and, or Lana's going to go ahead and pull the swerve, ends up getting the victory. But then the match ends up very lackluster and the fans are not into it. They've got to have it in their back pocket that they're going to have whoever wins this tonight cash in on Lana right after that match. Boom. And if that's going to happen, it's going to be Charlotte Flair. She's going to, even though technically she's kind of a face right now, she's going to immediately cash in. So if she wins, look for the possibility of her immediately cashing in tonight. Now, the only thing that makes me think they won't do the immediate cash in is this is the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. So they're going to want to promote that and keep that briefcase at their side. So, again, this one's really hard. I could see almost anyone get it. I think Carmella is my number one choice for who's going to win, with my number two being Becky Lynch and possibly Charlotte Flair. I really don't think it's going to be Tamina, and I'm not too confident that it's going to be Natalya, but I think Carmella is definitely the number one pick that I have to win this. Now, I will say this is the one I am most looking forward to because these women can brawl, and I cannot wait to see exactly what they do when they get out there when we go to town. So, all right, guys, that is our Money in the Bank Go Home show. Are you excited about this show? Don't forget to use the hashtag MITBGoHome and let me know what you guys think about this week's Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Who do you think's going to win? What are you most looking forward to? Get at me on Twitter at RealJackass. That's RealJackAssBC. That also works, again, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Don't forget to check out the Offshoots Nation. I was just on the Offshoots show, which is airing today. I am back in the ring. The FJA are back at East Texas Championship Wrestling this Saturday night at Wills Point Middle School. So definitely get out there, catch out the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. I appreciate y'all for listening. This has been another great episode of Go Home. Shout out to McConley Graphics for our awesome graphic logo for Go Home, as well as DJ Bentendo for this amazing song that you hear right now. We'll see you next time on the next episode of Go Home. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to Go Home. We'll be back right before the next WWE pay-per-view. Don't forget to follow BC on Twitter at RealJackassBC. We'll see you next time.
Go home, go home, go home.
I don't have to take this. I'm going home.